gonna start streaming, man. You okay with being on or no? It's up to you.
Yeah, let me go back and put it on.
Alright, so here we are once again, Elite Dangerous Daily, and we have a community goal. A community goal, which right now looks like 4,000 people have signed up for it. About 4,000 people. Not bad. What's up, Red Ghost? So I am not feeling too well, so it's just I'm gonna keep on 9 o'clock and see how much I can actually stream. I have trouble breathing and basically coughing a lot. No fever, no runny nose, no sore throat. Just went straight to coughing. Yes, you guessed it. And I know it. You know it. You know exactly what I just got. So, Covert never goes away. It lingers like herpes simplex 10. So, here we are. We have a community goal.
So you gotta watch what you eat.
You gotta watch where you breathe. So the community goal looks. What do you get for the community goal? Just so you know, there's a pre-engineered cargo rack up for play. So if you haven't started doing it, you should get yourself in the top 50. So you can give yourself some leeway and then just go do something else. I have 9 accounts. I finished 2 as of last night. And I plan on working on 2 others tonight. Maybe tomorrow, half a day spent on that, finishing it up. Now, I have different reasons why I want to do it for all 9 accounts. Not that I need the cargo racks, but I will let you know that reason tomorrow during that, or tonight for you who are in the United States. Like I feel like my voice just like wants to die, so I say a word and ooh, kind of dies. Yeah, so I wasn't gonna stream, but I figured let me do that because I really want to do the new little community goal. And tonight, Friday night where you are, I'll let you guys know why I'm doing all of my accounts. Not for the cargo rack, because I really don't need it. I already have most of them. I have 2 6s, 2 5s, 3 5s, right? So you can't really put more than 2 5s in the T11, in the clipper, in the cutter, not the cutter, the Panther clipper. You can in the T8, which my buddy Kkixx is doing. He's actually loading up his T8 with stuff, so he can haul more, which is a good thing. T8 is becoming a really kick-ass ship. Only if the distributor was better, that would be great. So that would be great. That would be fantastic. So do the community goal. Where you find, I'm actually at an industrial station. That's Drakkster Industrial. So you can pick up, and you can thermal cooling units, or let's see, thermal cooling units. Somebody just completely wiped me out. They wiped me out. Wow. Anyway, I'm getting power generators because I have plenty of them. And I'm going to take that to my cargo ship. It's not about money. It's about units. So you need a certain amount to get yourself to top 50. So it's not about money. FYI. Yeah. I need to get a new microphone set up. Anyway, so I'll be doing that. So I'm just gonna do 5 hulls, right? Maybe even thermal cooling units. Maybe do like a mix up. I'm gonna do 5, right? And let me see. Does anybody left in the system? Let me see. Did they come? 21. I mean, it's awful empty. Anyway, somebody must have completely wiped me out of thermal cooling units. Usually I had like 100,000, 6 digits, right? But not this time. I don't know. Pre-engineered cargo racks are super important when you're mining, when you're hauling. That extra little bit matters a lot, believe it or not. And in certain places, you have to do a haul of a certain item, empty out your fleet carrier, so you're doing 50-something hauls. If you think about it, if I'm getting an extra 11 in cargo, that's over 550 tons extra that I can haul. So that's about 2 trips. So it does help out. That little bit helps out a lot, a long way when you're doing a lot of hauling. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. So I'm waiting for the carrier because I jumped it from the other station over here. How long is it gonna be? 1 more minute. What else is new? Yeah, so they're gonna go out into deep space about 5,000 light years, right? I'm not gonna do that. I could actually do my own exploration, which I probably plan to do it anyway, as a way to, like, new ways of making money, or old ways of making money. Exploration, scanning plants, going out to the black, right? I'll be doing a lot of material farming because right now I'm like empty across the board. Even my main character is empty. I've been engineering a lot, so that's what happens. Some wise ass made a picture on Inara and made Greenland like the Greenland landmass with the EU symbol on it. You know, let's try to keep all this shit non-political, because I really don't give a shit what happens outside this game. Right? It's all about the game. It's not about fucking Greenland. Greenland doesn't exist in the 33rd in a half century. Greenland is underwater, probably. Who the hell knows? Okay. So, yeah, so I'm never gonna do any political crap in this stream. I really don't want to. I have my own personal views. For instance, the Monroe Doctrine. Period. All I have to say is the Monroe Doctrine. We joined the UN. We joined the UN with the stipulation that they were going to follow the Monroe Doctrine. They're going to stay out of the Western Hemisphere. Well, guess what? They're not. So, guess what? Greenland's ours. That's all I have to say. It's more than 200-year-old doctrine. So they had to follow it, or we get the hell out of UN. Why do we need to be there? Okay, it's like you got the cool kid with the Porsche. He goes to school and he's hanging out with the deadbeats, because literally everyone, no one can pay their bills in the UN, except Poland. For some reason, only Poland can pay their bills. So, my opinion is, we shouldn't be in the UN. We shouldn't be in a freaking NATO. You know, that's it. They can't defend themselves. The hell with them. Period. So, but I want to keep politics out of this shit. I really don't fucking give a shit. I really don't care. I care about this game continuing past 2026. That they do something with it to revitalize it, DLCs, make more content. Because based on what I see with their company, they have nothing to sell. Nothing. Except Elite Dangerous. Which they pretty much ignored. It's like they left the baby in a crib with no food. And the baby's starving to death. So, that's all I care about. Is this game continuing? This game being better? More ships, ship interiors, fleet carrier interiors, apartments. You need to have apartments and stations, orbital stations that we build. Ownership of planets, systems, governorship. We get the status of king in Imperium, but we don't own anything. We're king of what? King of the cockroaches? Seriously. Who we're king of? King of the cockroaches? We're admiral. Admiral of who? Admiral of what? So, I care about this game, and I care about its players. I care that the players grow, expand, join our squadron, subscribe, check the like button, smash the notification, leave comments on this stream and videos. Okay, that's important. That's what's important to me. This stream. You people. Seriously. So I don't know who's here, but they came and they completely drained me of thermal cooling units. Usually there's 6-figure amount, like over 100,000 thermal cooling units. I don't know how many I can load up. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's only 10 million more that you get. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to load up the fleet carrier. I'm going to send it there. I'm going to unload. Right? I have to make 2 fleet carrier jumps actually, because it's pretty far away. I checked the gas giant there. There's no rings in the gas giant. There's literally nothing in that system. Why anybody would colonize that system, I don't know. But there's a gas giant, there's a planet, high metal content world, but there's no rings, there's nothing to mine. So want to do some undermining, but I guess it's not possible. Yeah, so there's a picture of it. The guy drew an outline of I mean, he photoshopped. He drew an outline of Greenland, and he put the EU in blue on it. New paint job or new whatever. Dude, just take your rhetoric and go away. Actually, Canada, under Monroe Doctrine, Canada is not allowed to be in the United Nations. No outside influences. So no influences from any outside sources. So all these nations in our hemisphere, that's it. They're under our protectorate. Not the United Nations, not the EU. So, in any case, I'm really hoping they announce something in regards to the game. They tell us something in the next week or two. I really want to know what they're going to do this year. No roadmap. Last year they had a roadmap. This year, no roadmap.
That's good. I don't know.
No roadmap. Zero roadmap.
I think paint jobs for everybody.
How many did you do? You loaded up 22,000 of what? Jesus. I know it didn't take long, but that is a lot. That is a lot, son. What?
So I wonder about what the big dogs are like on
That is a lot, son. That's about,
I'll go back.
let's see, 30 something thousand.
I'll load them.
Let's see, 30 something
I
thousand.
don't know if I'll do it today.
Yeah, about 600 million. Woo, nice.
I don't know. I don't know how much I got. I was under $1 billion.
Very nice. Yeah, somebody clean me out of thermal cooling units. Oh yeah.
I barely have enough to fill a carrier.
Yeah, people are just loading up their carriers and coming back. Hopefully we can maintain a certain number. Because if I get knocked down to nothing, I'll be pissed.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. One thing I hate is coughing. I hate coughing. I really do hate coughing.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
So you should do the community goal as a free pre-engineered cargo rack that you will get, plus some cash, which would be very, very good. Very, very good.
Somebody actually stole them out, or stole them all your ergonomic feet that they were asking for. That was
Yeah, but only the three things are going to give you times 10.
yeah, but I think it all counts towards the CP. Because honestly, if this is where I say nobody thinks before they do. Multiple companies. This one seems to stick out like a sore thumb to me. This ship was supposed to be filling up with goodies to go build a station. And we're only selling them power generators, thermal cooling units, and bromolite. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
What the frick did I need the mineral for?
I don't know
you
what
would figure
bromolite doesn't.
one of the main things.
Bromolite is thermal resistance.
That's not,
So I don't know.
we don't build it. We go with it.
In the 33rd and a half century they do. Plus 10 markup for mats delivered. Yeah, but not all mats, Jack. Not all mats, just the 3.
Yeah, it's just power jacks this and but we're bringing up stuff to survive on, food, blah blah blah. Building materials, but that this is aimed specifically about the distant worlds thing, or you would think shred would be a big thing, fuel.
Yeah. Can you imagine that times 10?
One thing.
Tritium times 10.
If it was Trit times 10, I'd be thrilled right now. I would be smiling. And I haven't smiled in ages.
Yeah, you need to smile more. Just
Yeah, there's not
force your face to smile.
No, that means I gotta shave.
All right. So 2 more runs and then we're gonna go off to the other place. I'm not really concerned about the money because you still get the bonus, right? I'm more concerned about just being top 75.
I'm curious if somebody tested this or not. If you get credit for stuff.
No, you don't. Just bromolite, power regulators. Thermal cooling units. That is all. People are selling other stuff for the probably the power play. They're probably trying to power play too.
I didn't look up because I really don't care about the top 10 commanders, but I'm going to guess it's going to be at least 2 or 3 cavalry units.
No, it'll be more than that.
This is one, so I'm done now. I'm over it.
That'll be more than that.
I'm taking my ball and I'm going home.
Zorgan Peterson, Alpha Delta. We are happy to have you, Commander. Please note that all station services are at your disposal. Permission authorized. Please head directly for Bay 17. Automated docking initiated.
Okay. While I'm landing AFK a second, I gotta take some medication.
Suck them drops down.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking successful. Engaging docking restraints. It's good to have you with us, Commander.
Right. Yeah, I gotta lay down. Oh man. Good time to have a CG. They couldn't do this like last 2 weeks ago? Like for 3 weeks? That'd be nice. Thermal cooling units, empty. I'll just do the power generators. Doesn't matter.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
You don't have thermal cooling units in a high tech station, right? It's only industrial.
Landing gear retracted.
It's high tech.
Huh?
Engage from landing pad.
High tech for thermal cooling.
Quickly and safely.
Is it? Somebody totally wiped me out at
Much as I
thermal
haven't
cooling
been.
unit, man. They totally wiped me out. They wiped me out, man. You believe it?
Yeah, Maya was keeping up with its refresh until I said I had about 1,000. Maybe over.
CG set at 10 days. It was 8 days yesterday. They reset it? Because yesterday it said 8 days, man. One week, one day. We haven't hit tier 1 yet. Yeah. Slow going. Should I get more than 5 runs, 5 hauls? Should be enough, right? Right now, 5 will give me 6,000. What is it? 6940.
I only do it, buddy.
6490. 6490. So that puts me in the middle top 50,
Gear deployed.
which I'm still above 75. So
I made a little under.
again, you misunderstand me. Originally, it was stayed at 10 days. Oh, okay. Okay, so we actually found out about it late. If you actually didn't tell us, we wouldn't even known about it.
Yeah, seriously.
Because I didn't know about it. But I thank you for the information. Actually, if you didn't tell us about this, we wouldn't have known.
Landing gear retracted.
And then
Yeah, me a cargo rack.
we've been scrambling in the last minute to try to get this hauling done. Yes, very few people knew about it. How did you find out? What the? Bakery. How did you find out, Jack? I mean, it's not like it's posted somewhere. Yeah, Galnet just did one yesterday, right? So if it's 10 days, that means it's been around for 2 days and nobody knew about it. Probably since the tick. Yeah, since Thursday. Yesterday?
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, you're the man with the internet finger, man. Because I want to know about the CG if you didn't say something about it. Yeah, to be top 10 commanders, you need about four carriers, man. To be top 10. About 4 carrier loads. Probably right now. In a week, it'd be about 8 carrier loads. These guys are psycho. Not psycho, but, you know, they like their looting. Who doesn't like to loot? I like to loot. I like looting stuff. I really would like better CGs though. Like pre-engineered, I don't know, laser rifle. Pre-engineered armor suit. Not armor suit, Maverick suit. With an extra slot, so 5 slots, not 4. The Buur Pit? Okay. Where's my Dodec?
Bravo Alpha Delta. Thank you for choosing our station, Commander. We hope you find everything to your liking. Request approved.
I'm only gonna do
Docking
5.
Bay 2,
Okay?
5. Automated docking initiated.
Because that'll get me in the top 50. If I need to do more, I really don't want to do more. I just want to stay within a comfortable 75%, top 75%.
Landing gear deployed.
Let's see what this baby has. I'd like to see the Dodec like with tourism, but I'm not gonna go search them out because most of them have those trusts, and I really don't want to be killed by them. Those are Drakkster killers.
First contact, perform landing checklist. Station services are at your disposal.
I already almost got killed by one already. Like I was trying to get into a Dodec and it almost killed me. Yep. So you say thermal cooling units are here. Oh yeah, you're right. This one has 79,000. Huh. You think I should load up my fleet carrier?
That's
Cargo
okay.
hold at maximum capacity.
Not that I need it, dude. I don't need it. Low stress. That's what I want to do. I want to do low stress stuff. Where's my damn fleet carrier? Here it is.
Ship uncoupled. Exit the station quickly and safely.
That's good to know. So somebody clean me out of here too. Just had a lot of thermal cooling units too. But nothing like the T3 on the surface. I think that one has the most thermal cooling units. Yep. goodness.
Frame shift
Station
drive
perimeter.
charging.
Have a safe journey.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh yeah. I really do like hauling and building. Not necessarily hauling for, you know, trade and stuff like this. I like the building part. Like when I see the Dodec or I see the T2 I just built, right? Makes me feel good. Gets me all fuzzy and warm inside. Well, what is this? Carriage incomplete. When did I do this? Oh, we finished that one. Okay. Oh shit. What is that? The guy's just hanging out there. He's gonna kill me. Did you see him?
Okay. The fire rats.
Yeah, the guy was just hanging there. He just showed up on my screen.
It's a feature.
There's too much security. I put so much security in the system. There's just nothing you can do about it. Alright.
Landing gear deployed.
I think I might pick up another set of power generators. So I can have like, well, not really. I don't want to do that anymore. Because that means I have to... Yeah, I have to take mine to deliver them.
If you could see the system that I'm about to jump out of, it's a good one to jump into.
The one that I was in yesterday, let's see, I wrote down.
I don't even know where I'm at.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll reach out to one for you.
So, let's see, we have 4 hulls and 1 in cargo. let's send this baby over, but she's gonna go close to the spot because we're very far away. This was the only carrier that was empty, so I had other stuff was for unhauling, unloading. Okay. What's the jump carrier time? Let's see. 15 minutes. Okay, so that's a good thing. So I'm waiting for the jump. We're gonna talk about what's going on in the world of Elite.
Now that that conversation's over.
Yeah, that's very good. That's nice. One thing I want to know is what happened to the crew? Like there's nobody around. Paul BM UK, is there a new CG this week? I didn't listen to the new Galnet message. Yeah, there is. There's a new CG.
Why isn't your security guard wearing a helmet?
No, there's no security guard. He's not wearing a helmet. He's just standing there.
Where it was locked and spinning for me the most. See, he doesn't have a helmet. He should have a helmet on.
He should, but he doesn't. Yeah, there is a CG. The detail, you can pick it up remotely, so if you get into a station, you can pick up the CG from anywhere, actually, and then they'll tell you the details. But it's really just picking up one of the three items, or all three items, bromelite, power generators, or thermal cooling units, delivering to the all-ray system. And the station's called Surveyor's Breach. It's not a station, it actually looks like a colony ship, so you need to,
Things up and putting them down.
yeah, you're basically picking them things up. See, there used to be 2 pilots, now there's only 1.
I told you that.
And this guy has a helmet. So they're all gone.
They broke everybody's carriers and never fixed slot carriers. So.
There's nothing in my room, of course. Right?
Yeah, what Phaser said. It's the easiest way to see it.
Yeah, so there's just one guy and the 2 security guards. That's it. So I'm paying 5 million a week for one guy and 2 security guards. Right, a point of interest mega ship. Thank you. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, so you can find it's not a yeah, you can find it in point of interest on your system map. Get the CG first before you deliver anything, so it could count. So you actually can load up your fleet carrier with as much as you want and go there, get the CG at that station, and then start unloading. So that's that. We have a little bit to go on the jump. What is the reward? Oh, the reward is a pre-engineered cargo rack, class 5. So we got one last time. This would make a second one. So
if you did them right, it'll be a third one.
Right. So if you did, actually more than that, because we got 2 in the first one that you missed. So we got 2 6s, 2 5s, and then we got the one last one, 1 5, and this would make another 5. but unfortunately the T11 only holds 2, right? And the Panther Clipper only holds 2 class 5s. The only thing you might use it for is a T8, right? Which is good. That's a good thing. It's always good to have it. And then you get a whole bunch of money because it's times 10. So even though, right, Bromolite right now is going for 30,000, something like that. So it'd be 300,000 for delivering Bromolite. For thermal cooling units, they're going for about 3,000, delivering. You get 30,000 a unit. So my dear man Kkixx, he's got a whole fleet carrier full of thermal cooling units. So he's gonna make a nice 660 million credits.
It's all empty. I'm back home.
You emptied it out
Yeah.
already?
Jake Clark told you.
That's not bad. That's fast. Nice. Good job. That's a good thing. So you can't make a nice amount of money just hauling thermal cooling units or power generates.
Loaded to unloaded, it was about, say, 4 hours.
Not bad. What's the total? How
And
much did you make?
And then I lost 45 minutes actually in jump time.
How much did
I
you
don't
make?
know. Wasn't a lot.
I estimate 600 million. That's not a lot.
I was under $1 billion, and I got what's over $1 billion now is 468 million.
All right, so you made about 600 million.
No, well, four, maybe 5, maybe half.
All right, so you get 43. That's a space. That's not bad. Cargo rack. Not bad at all. I do like CGs, but I like when they give us something nice. They should give us a pre-engineered Maverick suit, pre-engineered different things, man. Spice it up a little bit. Give us a pre-engineered, I don't know, combat suit. Make it with 5 slots, not 4. Then you'd see a whole bunch of people come out for that. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay. That's the longest period of silence I ever had. I'm trying to retain my voice. Every time I talk, I want to cough. I still have 3 places to actually unload. Okay, that one's finished. Yeah, so it's ZYUB 18-7. Yeah, so I got all 3 carriers there. So I'm gonna unload there, and then I gotta do that tonight. Actually, it's craziness because I want to do the CG. CG is important. Cargo racks are important. Cargo racks are important. That's right. Alright, so we're almost ready to go. We got a few minutes left. And then we're going to go down to that system. Alright, we're going to make sure we get the actual... Did I get the thing? I don't think I did. I got to make sure I got the community goal before I turn in the stuff. Do you know what I am saying? Do you know what I am saying? Oh. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I miss about the States the most? Food. I miss diners. I really miss diners. And here we go. All right. And away we go. Those were my favorite parts of the game. Now, why am I not using my Panther Clipper to jump? Well, first of all, I maximized the Panther Clipper's storage, so there is no like boosts to FSD. Secondly, no shield. Thirdly, didn't engineer anything, so it's unengineered. I think I engineered. I may have engineered. We'll leave it. The FSD. I'm not sure, but most of the other alts don't have engineering on FSD. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to engineer FSDs. on any of my own. So that is why I'm using the fleet carrier. It's more or less for cargo hauling. Like for instance, when I build the T2, I load up 3 fleet carriers completely, send it to that station, the system, and then I unload to the T2. So I do things in 3s. I leave 1 or 2 that I'm working on. The main character, right? The main account I leave open, but let's watch this jump, which I really enjoy. Look where we are. Neutron star. Very nice.
I'm glad my mic was away from my head.
Oh, there you go. Just sitting down. They weren't there before. So
That's because there's a dev mod.
I'm gonna fly the carrier there. I mean the clipper there, because it's gonna take a little bit for the cooldown, and I'm not waiting another 15 minutes. So we're gonna actually send it to it'll take me about 10 to get there. Let's see. I should wait, but I don't want to. I still got 2 minutes, so I got my inventory full. Let's go there. Alright. How many jumps? 6. Not bad. Okay. do I have? Fleet carrier. We'll do it next jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
So what I do is I want to send it there, and I'll meet it there when I get there. I'll meet it in close proximity, actually, because that system's full.
Ready to engage.
The system that I like is probably full too. Let's see. LHS 535. Okay, let's send a signal. Please go to Let's see if I actually can jump there. Yep, did it. Good. 07 Commander Joey.
Frameshift drive charging.
Man, that's bad news.
4, 3, 2.
Alright. Hambula. So we can't name our systems, but somebody named the system Hambula. Like Dracula, Hambula. I'm Count Hambula. Nice to meet you, Count Hambula. Where are you from? I'm from Hambul. I'm Count Hambula. Yeah, Hambula.
Drive charging.
There is a system named Karen. Ooh, I like that system. My favorite.
I was upset that there was a system named Ferris, and I didn't grab it. But it's a crappy system, but I just wanted to name everything in it.
Bueller 1, Bueller 2, Bueller 3,
It's
Bueller.
right around Cap B somewhere.
I actually think they're going to do name changes. I think they were testing out the name changing with our name changing.
There wasn't enough server crashes.
I think they'll change it.
Be a system test.
I think they'll change it. I think we'll be able to change it.
It's so easy. It's only a few lines of code.
I
Seriously.
know it is.
If it's 20 lines of code, I'd be amazed.
No, it would
I'd be amazed
not
at
even.
that coding.
Not
You
even.
don't
It's
need
just one node, just one line of code.
Not more than that, because they're not. It's still going to retain it. You're just displaying one and connecting the two together.
That's what you think is happening. Alright, system. I gotta make sure I got the CG because I didn't take the CG.
Frameshift drive charging.
now we're gonna look for the Severe's Reach, which we did. We filtered out settlement stations and point of interest, right? So we're gonna do Severe's Reach. Mr. GZ, good morning. Good morning, Mr. GZ. Hello. Mr. GZ's here. Joey's here. Jack is here. It's a happy day because I also have my friend Kkixx talking to me. That's very nice. Kkixx made 600 million and he doesn't think that's a big deal. I think it's a big deal. I think it's a big deal. I gotta make sure I take the freaking community goal. Oh my god. That'll be a big F up if I don't take it. So I'm sending the LHS 535. Very nice. Joey says trade routes can pay better if the materials are in stock, but I want that rack for my accounts. Easy money, says Jeezy. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Docking request granted.
I love these way these ships look, man. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. But it's mammoth, too. I mean, imagine how big this thing is. In real life, this would be immense. A mega ship. All right.
Landing gear deployed.
Welcome. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Check the like button. Leave a comment and smash the bell, the notification bell. Do that now, please. So here we are at the Surveyor's Reach. We're supposed to start delivering stuff, right? Rise is high security, but the NPCs try to interdict me nearly every time. I think it's because of the real players and open ganking people. Yeah. That is correct. Mission boards, community goal, and sign up. Okay. So I got more stuff coming in on the fleet carrier. I'm gonna have to go over to the system that I sent the fleet carrier to. Very nice. 37,000. Nice. Well, that's worth it. Then I'll only do thermal cooling units. My. So I'm gonna go to LHS 535. That's where I sent the fleet carrier. Yes, sirree, Bob. 6 minutes. It's not too far. It's within the bubble, right? It's within the bubble. Well, it's Jerome Archer territory, so it's got to be within, you know, pretty close proximity of Federation and Terra and Sol and all that. Since he is the power behind that. Oh man, it's way out. They're putting me way out. Why is that? Well, that got me 37 million, right? Minus the 2 I spent, about 35 million. So thermal cooling units is the way to go. I'm thinking 20,000 tons of thermal cooling units would net me wow, 740 million credits. 740 million credits. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to do a couple of fleet carriers. That'd be 1.5 billion. I didn't say to do that. I was just making observation. Did I say that you should do that? I have a squad in one of my systems. Is their squad carrier and an FC. Yeah, I know. I know. All I really care about is just getting the top 75. That's really just what matters. If you want money, one fleet carrier of thermal cooling units is about 800 million. If you're doing more than 20,000 tons. Most of them are empty, so you can do about 24,000 tons times 37. That's about 888 million credits. To that, 1.6 billion. There you go.
Scan detected.
There you go. Waiting for the fleet carrier. Let's get closer. How close can we go before we get hit by the fleet carrier? 3 kilometers? 2 kilometers? 1 kilometer? Six seconds. I'm switching to cooling units. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you should. You should. How many halls is that? Let's see. So let's say 1298. About 16. Okay, you have to load and unload, so 17 times 1298. Yeah, 17. So it's 34. There it is. There's our fleet carrier. Yay! 20. Okay. I didn't get hit by it. No. There it is. Hello. Good to see you guys. Actually, if you did 6, that's about 5 billion. That's a fleet carrier.
So, yeah, you could be right. About 600.
Your fighter pilot? You have a deadbeat NPC on board? How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you?
God damn. You gave the NPC 15%. Oh my god. He could have at least helped you haul, taking one of your other ships and following you along.
That's what I've been saying for years. If we got pilots, why aren't they flying anything we want them to fly?
Exactly.
Fighter. Go fetch my ship. Here's money.
Exactly.
Here's money.
I thought about doing multiple runs on a carrier to get the credits for a carrier for Joanna. I really did like Wendy Whoppers. Why did you get rid of Wendy Whoppers? Wendy Whoppers was great. 07 Matt Peter.
Because he's a scaredy cat.
I love Wendy Whoppers. She was hot. Wendy Whoppers was hot. Sloppy? I like that kind of sloppy. Yeah, no thrusters. Maybe if I take out some, make it lighter. Take out some fuel tank, make the engines lighter. Maybe I get more maneuverability. I gotta try it out on Coriolis. Yeah, because it's mostly a carrier ship. And right now, I'm not using it for deep space or anything. So it's a carrier ship. Yeah, so if I made it more lighter, more maneuverable, because actually that's the worst part about it. It feels like I'm flying a T8, a T9. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. go to 6C or 5C. Yeah, like a 5C. 32 tons instead of 120. It's 96 tons of fuel that you're carrying around for nothing.
What do you mean? At least yes, isn't that like three times total?
There we go.
Docking request granted.
Lightweight alloy. Lightweight alloy. Let's see, heavy duty. Deep plate. Okay. Thrusters are important. Only the most important.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah. The frame shift drive's not that important either. Because you're not actually using it, it's just a carrier ship. Yeah.
Pretty much derate everything except for the thrusters.
Yeah. Lightweight.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay. Very nice. They have bio waste. They're selling bio waste. You want some bio waste, dude?
No thanks, I got some.
Oh, okay. So my profit was was 43 million. That's not bad. Life support. Cruise range. Okay. 412 boost. That's not bad. 412 boost. What do you think?
Landing gear retracted.
So far.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
So far.
Which gun is the one by one?
On the Clipper?
We also have Rackle Net.
6 cargo rack. 6. I'm trying to see how much I can boost to with Panther Clipper. Cause like right now it sucks Covert. So but then I haven't done the power plant yet. Let's see what I do now. So I reduced the fuel 2 sizes down because you're not using it anything but fleet carrier, right? So power plant, let's see, AD recharged, mustard. Actually, don't need it. What a cheaper power plant. So 417 boost. Yeah, I just don't like it. I think you need to do more. What do you think? Four. Yeah.
I'm working on my personal narrative.
Your what narrative?
My personal narrative.
Oh, okay. Has anybody tried to do bromolite? Like, mine bromolite and go and deliver it? No? Bueller? 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 You think? Oh. 414. Power. Oh, good power. 260. Hey, old virgin, what's up, buddy? 60.
Landing gear deployed.
Recharge. 417. Wow. Jump range 20. Still got a good jump range 20. That's not bad. That's not bad, dude. Okay. Just have 3 more runs to do, and that's that.
Maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
And that's that. Okay, so I do need to do some work on my some engineering work. A fuel tank, if I rate to 6C, it kills. Well, it doesn't do much difference. I don't know a great spot for bromelite, but outside the bubble it has hot spots, one completely inside the other. Wow. There's actually one double hotspot right nearby. It's about 70 light years away from Alray. It's a double hotspot. Overlapping double hotspot. Bromolite, let's see, 8. And 76 light years. I'll show you guys. Right there. BD73447. 73 light years. So if you're doing a T11, that wouldn't be a bad place to go, actually. It's about maybe 3 jumps. Yeah. And it's a double overlap. So I was gonna try it to see how much I can mine and how much I get for the. I mean, not gonna get. They're going by units, not by amount. So, but for money wise, times 10, you're gonna make a lot more doing that. Right? Because you're only gonna bring about 200 something tons right at a time. So. What would that be? Let's take a guess. So let's say 246 was using mine. Was it 246 or 346? What's yours, dude? Kkixx.
What?
What's your T11? I'm trying to figure. Is 346 or 246?
66.
Yeah. Okay. 364. 364 is mine. Right? Times 300,000. Yeah, about 100 million a shot. That's not too bad. How long does it take to mine bromelain in a double overlap? Not long. Yeah, I got like 340 something. 340 something. But in this CG, it's by amount, so it's units. So the best thing to do is just pick up power regulators and thermal cooling units and bring that to the station. Because then you'll be in the CG. That's what it counts. But if you want to make more money, that would be. I've used this name since. Who said to give it up? I like it too. I like it, old virgin.
I don't see him talking in chat.
You don't see him talking in chat?
Nope.
I see live chat. Are you doing live chat or are you doing
Yep.
the other one?
Evidently, it's like that. It's like I can see Easy, I can see Joe, but I can't see.
Yeah, old virgin. I see him right there. Huh? Well, who's telling you to give up this name? No one said to give up the name.
Docking request granted.
Yeah, 76 light years away, BD73, and it's ring B4B. B4B. Okay, so it has 8 hotspots. B4B. Probably has other things there too.
Yeah, okay, I see. I don't know how that changed. It was a change. Sure. the same thing I did, GZ. Up top, where it says chat, drop
Landing
it
gear
to like that.
deployed.
Yeah, I don't know why
I
they
don't know
have,
how that got changed on me because I never touched it.
I don't know why they do two types of chat. I don't know what the hell that is. What is that? One is subscriber, one is not a subscriber. I don't know. Anyway, I think I have 346 on mine on the T11, so that's about 100 million. But there's like, I would do it if there was like an undermining to be done or something like that. But there's nothing in the system that you can actually do to undermine Archer. So, not that there's nothing that I like to do actually. So, 43 million profit.
Incoming message.
Very nice.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
I didn't see the gamer joke. No, I don't think he meant that. I think he meant, I don't think he meant that. Old version not giving up. I don't think he meant that, dude. About the name. Anyway.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jerome Archer.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, Blood Brothers of Alray. Blood Brothers. Ooh, that sounds ominous. Ominous. Here we go.
Let the snowflake melt on the road.
All right. Let's see. Not sure what he meant, but I believe it. Some people get offended by it. No one gives a shit. No one
Right.
cares. No one cares, dude. I like your name. I like the pilot. You're a kick-ass pilot, man. I'm proud to know Old Virgin. It's fucking kick-ass. Old Virgin is a kick-ass pilot. And my cohort here, Kkixx, he's a kick-ass soldier on the ground, man. There's just two of us and a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, I think they are out of order, man. There's two chats. One is live chat, one is like some shit chat. I don't know what the hell. I don't know how to. Top chat. Top chat's not visible. Live chat is visible, so you have to put in live chat to see all the chats. So I only did 5 hauls. Right? I didn't want to do any more. I don't think it's necessary. If you want to make some money, I think you should do a fleet carrier, at least a fleet carrier. Right? So you should actually do more. If you want to make if you want to make a fleet carrier worth, I would do 6 runs. That would be about what you will get thermal cooling unit. About 6 runs worth. That's what you'll.
Go tell kids it's on them. I just go tell kids.
Drakkster, come fill up my carrier for me. Sure, no problem. What about mine? Who's gonna fill mine up? You fill mine up, and I'll fill yours up. Does that sound good? I have 9. How many do you have? You gave up, huh? I'll fill up your 3. You fill up my 9. Nah, I don't need that much. Just 5. 5's enough. 2 more runs and I'm done. See, I don't want to do too much because I have 9 accounts, so I'm doing over 9 accounts now. Why would I do over 9 accounts? Because you'll see, at least tomorrow, we will see what the bonuses are per tier, right? We shall see. We shall see. So, if it's like 120 million, which I think that's the price, that's what it's going to be, times 9 is 1 billion. Plus all the cargo I hauled. Right, 43 times 5 is 200 million, times 9 is 1.8 billion. So maybe about 2.8 billion will be my net profit from this. From the CGs. CGs are great for me. I love CGs. Please bring anything. They have a sticker and 100 million they're going to give me. I will do that CG. Give me a CG. Bring one.
I never turned that other one in.
You never did? Bring one scan off a planet. One. Okay. 100 million? No problem. Times 9. Oh, yeah. I explained this to Witch that in sales there was a story. It's called a short cab ride method. In the New York City, the cab drivers who actually do short cab rides here and there, to and fro, basically make more money than the guys who go out to the airport and try to get a big haul. Okay, so they make more money because they're getting small, like they go 2-3 blocks and they make $5 to $10. And the guy at the airport's waiting at the airport. He's gonna make $100 to go into the city, and it's a 2-hour drive. Right, so it ends up that the short cab ride method, right, makes more money than waiting at the airport for a long ride. So that's the method I'm using. I have 9 fleet carriers. I do very little. I just get in at the 75%. I get an extra 100 million bonus, etc., etc., right? Plus whatever I make off the sale of the things. So who says gluttony is not good? I have 9 accounts. I'll probably come out with about 2.5 billion from the CG. Plus 9 cargo racks. Hoorah. Shit. Come on. So that's why I'm doing it this way. I'm not filling up a fleet carrier. I'm not doing anything else. I'm just 5 hulls, just enough to be there. So if I'm knocked off from top 50, I'll still be 75. I doubt I'll be knocked off from top 50. So that's the bottom line.
Docking request denied.
Come on.
Docking request granted.
It's all about efficiency. I'm not saying you should get 9 accounts, but it just so happens that every time there's some kind of sale, I got, for the last 2 accounts, I got them super freaking cheap. I thought getting for $10 was cheap. I got 1 account for free,
Gear deployed.
literally for free, because I got a bonus on my currency exchange. And I got 1 account for $2.50. Now that's amazing. Because I only had 7 accounts. Exactly. I spent 0.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
All right. But I need the accounts for hauling, right? So we're doing T2s now. I'm not doing T1s anymore. Okay? Well, I'm just rubbing it in that you spend more than I did. I spent nothing. I actually got money back. So you spent more money than I did. You understand? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm pointing out the fact that you spent more than I did. $10 more than I did. You spent $10 more.
And the war will rage on ground.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
So how did I do that, folks? Everybody was wondering, how did you get the account for free? Well,
Wow, there you go again with all this.
Gamer Joe, be nice. Be nice. You could do it too. All you have to do is just get a VPN and put yourself in Singapore. Open the account up like that. The $100 became 120 Singapore dollars. And the game was still the same price as it was. It was $10, 10 Singapore dollars in the Singapore store. So I had 125 Singapore dollars, and basically I got the game for 10 Singapore dollars. So I still had 115 Singapore dollars.
Frame shift drive
Okay,
charging.
that's
Oh, I
basically.
can't wait to use 2 on ground together.
Your internet sucks. Well, thanks a lot, man. Did I say something about something bad about you or your internet? Huh? I just rubbed in the fact that you actually spent $10 more than I did. So that's all. Just $10 more. You know, that's at least 2 Starbucks coffees and some gas.
What are they? Like fucking shot glasses?
You know, like well, here it's $5. I don't know what it is now in the States. I wouldn't buy. I don't like Starbucks coffee anymore. It has a weird taste.
The only thing that I like in there is in a plastic bottle in the stores. Is their alcohol.
Well, this time that I was buying or opening up the account, I was in Singapore, so that's what happened. So Steam recognized me in Singapore. I still have Singapore dollars as well.
I'm just stating facts, not instigating.
About what?
But I will be selling popcorn.
About what? Oh, SRV rides? No, I'm not doing that again. You guys blew me up.
Free SRV rides.
Yeah, free SRV and a escape pod. Back to the free carrier.
I could just see that in my head right now. I'm replaying it over and over. I was laughing so hard. You started screaming back and forth at each other. Joey's just full bore going straight at you, and there's just missiles flying everywhere.
He was assassinating me, and you're laughing at that. You like to see people suffer? Is that what you're saying?
You shot me in the face. Yes, I do.
It was an accident. I pushed the wrong button. Honestly.
Yeah, I was cleaning my gun when it suddenly went off 52 times.
You know, and your shield shouldn't be at 100%. Never showed that out. It's a weakness. You should be at like 30%, 20%. So people don't shoot at you and say, oh, look at that guy. He's got 20% shield. We shouldn't shoot at him. You see? So we had to do something about your shields. So that was necessary. So this way the Sentinels leave you alone.
Yeah. Did you ever hear of low health aggro?
Aggro? Low what? Low what aggro?
Low health aggro.
Oh, low health aggro. Oh, no. No, you were fine. You blew me up. You forgot? You and Joey killed me. And you laugh about it.
That was after the fact.
Alright, this is the last run for this. No, I didn't. I was testing my missiles out. I just wanted to see if they worked. I shot neck past you. It was past you.
In the long ago, me and some other dude, I guess we clicked open. Yeah, we didn't mean to. Yeah, we were both down at Jameson campsite, and we wound up chasing each other around in a circle. But silly him, I had my turn. I was driving a turn, so I could shoot. We were just going right around in a circle. It was freaking hilarious. We never hit each other, though.
Let's clear the air here. I never attacked Joey. It was just friendly fire. I was shooting at him, not towards. I was shooting towards him, not at him. Okay? It was just friendly fire.
Right at Joey. Right at Joey.
Now, when we were on the ground, he was shooting at me.
That's what he said. That's what he said to me when he shot me in the face. He just started laughing, and I knew he was pulling the trigger.
Cargo hold at maximum.
All right, Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we got 5. I had to come from pretty far away because all my fleet carriers are in construction. 3 fleet carriers for 1 T2. So I have 9 fleet carriers.
That is painful to see. The dudes are lines.
What lines? I like lines. Lines are good. I just hit the fucking thing.
I used to like lines too, and now if I have them, I have all of them.
Yeah. I have TPS reports to do also. So one fleet carrier worth of thermal cooling units about 880 million. So times 6, that'll get you another fleet carrier. You did that 6 times. You're probably gonna need to do that 6 times if you want to be top 10 anyway. If that's your aspiration. For me, mediocrity is everlasting. But in my mediocrity, I make 2+ billion credits. Yeah, I have to clean out 3 fleet carriers. Oh, dear, dear me. Escape pod method to fill carriers? No, it's probably quicker just to load up. But I use it in my system. I don't know where you guys are at.
It depends on the system.
Yeah, maybe Joey's is closer. Joey's system, but I don't know how his overall supply is. But you park right next to the T2 and you load up. It has to be. It looks like high tech stations, as Kkixx said. High tech stations actually. Yeah, for planet landing, yeah, escape pod method is the easiest. If you're doing planet landing, absolutely. That's 5 minutes a shot. So to fill a fleet carrier. 24,000 tons. About 18 trips, 5 minutes, about an hour and a half to fill a fleet carrier from a ground settlement, ground station. An hour and a half. Right? Which is not bad, I think. Not bad at all.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
That's pretty far out, dude. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Alright. Alright. Got some credits. Right? And I know I got about 64.90 worth of cargo. 64.90 units. That will put me, should be top 50%. Very nice. That's another thing you can do. You can load up a fleet carrier with bromolite and come over and dump it. 22,000 tons of bromolite. 22,000 tons of bromolite times 300,000 is 6.6 billion. 6.6 billion. Okay, so let's see where we're at right now.
I didn't think you could buy that stuff.
Well, you can buy bromolite. People are selling it, but I don't know what they're selling it for. So I'm top 50 right now. We're almost at tier 1. Almost. You can sell it. You can buy it. I don't know where you can buy it from because people know about this shit. And so they're probably
I
gonna.
don't think the stations.
No, they don't sell them. Individuals sell them. Selling them.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Yeah,
Commodities.
they're gonna sell it themselves right now.
Not really. Because you still have to unload. So you forgot about the unloading. It's better just to sell for a certain amount. Let's see now. Bromolite, here's the system. You got a few fleet carriers, but they're all selling it for millions. Like 1.5 million. It's craziness. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know why, because you're not getting it that price. You what, you're gonna sell for a loss? Yeah. But this guy's in Yingfu, right? But wait a minute, the guy's in Yingfu. Are there any bodies in Yingfu? Let's take a look. There are no bodies in Yingfu. She's just hanging out near her son. Very nice. Okay. So let's go back to our fleet carrier. And this concludes 3 accounts. Probably tomorrow I'll do 3 more or 2 more. Till I poop myself out. Maybe 3. And then Sunday I'll poop. I poop on myself. Till I poop on myself. Yeah, so maybe Sunday I'll do another 3 and that'll be it. I just wait for the change. The change. To see if I still stay top 50 to 75. Okay. The closest double hotspot is there at that BD 73447. What you can do is load up a fleet carrier with 22,000 tons of bromolite, then go and transport it in Alray and getting about 6.6 billion. But that's a lot of mining. That is a lot of mining. How many turns is that? At 340, what is it? 346? 346. You have 366? 346, 366. 23,000 tons. 346. Yeah, so that's about 67 turns in the asteroid field. That's a lot of mining. So I don't think I have that much mining in me. Yeah, that's not happening like he says. It's just better to just buy this thing and that's it. How much is bromolite now, by the way? Does anybody know? Bromolite. How much bromolite?
I'll look and find something else.
Bromolite. 33,000. Let's go for 305. Okay. Well, I'm thinking about bromolite, dude. If you did one carrier bromolite, that would be about 6 billion. One carrier. One carrier. One carrier. That'd take too long to fill up, though. How long would it take to fill up your T11, Kkixx?
It depends on RNGs.
Depends on what? Jesus?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's about that much. I actually calculated 66 runs. 66, 68. That's a lot. Let's say an average 45 minutes a shot. How long will it take you to do that? 45 minutes. Oh, good. For grind, 49 hours to fill up a fleet carrier. Yeah, I'd rather just do something else, like shoot myself in the leg. Alright. I'm gonna kill the stream here, guys. Really good to have you with me. Do the CG. I've done 3 accounts so far. Put myself in the top 50. Do the CG, get the cargo rack. You need it for hauling and all that good stuff. I'm gonna be on in the later on this evening for you guys. I'll be on in the morning for me, and doing more hauling. I gotta find out which fleet carriers are empty actually. 07 Commanders, love you much. See you next time.